soon as we go live. We are live.
We're live.
Good morning, everybody. What is the date today? It's August 10th.
Yep, August 10th.
About that, that's a guess. We're live, folks, here August 10th in the Pennsylvania Lip Cave here, Dob And Wayno Show. I'm just viewing something on Sports Center. I saw it yesterday on my phone. Cam Little, kicker for the Jackson Jaguars, Jacksonville, made a 70-yard field goal, which would have been an NFL record. And it's only in preseason. And I think there was a little room to spare past the guy. There was a guy that caught it after the goalpost.
Mhm.
So he wasn't like right on. He was back a little.
Dude,
No.
he could have belted that for us.
He had a couple more yards. He probably could have.
He could have belted 75er, I think.
Let's not get pushy. You are pushy. You know. That's a lot. I don't know if it was 5, dude. I would say like a 72. I'm just gonna guess. But anyway, that's not important. We're not here to argue. But even though we will.
Always.
We're arguers. But yeah, it would have been longer than what it was, yes. But anyway. Let me get the hat on. All right. So welcome in, everybody. I'm not liking the way my pillow's looking. Let's get it a little more. Let's get things fixed up here for the cave.
So,
Big head alleyway.
So how was the crab feast?
Crab feast is all right. Not because of that. But anyway.
Just don't feel like go?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying
I feel the same way.
From that, no.
The explosive diarrhea?
Just loosey-goosey, but yeah. Was good. It was at what did I tell you? VFW 532? 535, 532 or 535. Elsinboro, yeah. I've been there before for other functions, not outdoors. I've been there for indoor function one time that they had some kind of somebody had something. I was invited to go with the friends I was with yesterday. So that was like a wintertime thing, whatever. So this was great, dude. I mean,
So what's it like compared to Pennsville's?
Well, Pennsville's got that nice, what do you want to call that? Pavilion set up with concrete and everything. That's just one spot, though, one long area. They would have never been able to house the people that were at this function.
That's crazy.
So this was tents, like you've seen, remember McDade used to have them tents where he sent up the tents for people's functions and stuff.
Yeah.
He lived in Pennsville. I say McDade because it was just a business he had. And he set up all that kind of stuff, but there were tons of them all over. Picnic tables under all. I mean, you weren't out in the sun, so you were under cover. Yes, it was nice because you figure that one's down by the water, so it's a little cooler down that way. It wasn't real hot anyway yesterday. Period, which made it nice. They sold 300 tickets. So, like I said, I don't know if you could have got 300 under the Pennsylvania one. Probably could have got maybe 150 in that one. I'm not sure how many they're set up in Pennsylvania, but anyway, it was crabs. So the ticket was $50. And that that includes though. I mean, I don't know how they're making money. I mean, they sold 300 tickets at $50 a pop. That's $15,000 minus expenses. So this is their biggest fundraiser for their year for VFW. That's how they make their biggest amount of money. They have other fundraisers, obviously. You get all the crabs you can eat. They had burgers. They had hot dogs. They had corn on the cob. They had potato salad, cucumber salad. What else was there? Pasta salad,
hamburgers,
sodas. Yeah, hamburgers were the Bubba burgers. They were huge. They had everything you wanted. They never ran out of anything. Towards the very end, the sodas were starting to run. They never ran out of beer. I guarantee you that. Your beer is included in your $50. All you can drink.
Oh my God!
Pitchers.
Oh, I love that
beer, and they only had 2. So you had to drink the 2 they had on top. So they got a Mick Ultra and the Budweisers.
That's not bad.
Straight Bud, not Bud Light, like Budweiser. I didn't.
The King.
Yeah. So I'm not a big fan. It's just a little harsh tasting. I drank the Mick Light, Mick Ultra.
I would have done that. That's what I would drink.
Very good. It was cold. I got to give them that. The beer was cold for being outside, in kegs and cooler or.
So they poured pitchers for you, or did you?
Yeah. No, you just keep your pitcher. Take it up when she'll say, "What do you have?" I'll say Mick Ultra. She tapped your pitcher for you.
I like that better.
Any sodas you want. They had like Sprite, Coke, something else. a couple different sodas, five different sodas. It just all day long was great. Started at 1, you could stay till 5.
Nice.
1 to 5. That's 4 hours worth of, but we left a little early because we were done. We're pretty well
Tuned in.
Yeah, I was. Oh, Jello shots, but you had to pay for that.
What
They
is it?
sold them now.
$1, $2?
I forget because I never bought any. The guy next to us, he wanted to do it. Will thanked him and everything. He bought $100 worth of fucking Jello shots. What's that? Because he's donating to he's an older guy too, like not old, but
Holy cow.
like in his 50s. But
That's
he was
great.
like, "This is a donation anyway, so I'm gonna donate to the VFW. I'll buy $100 worth of fucking shots." And they were strong Jello shots. They weren't nothing to play with. They felt, they had yellow, green, red, blue, orange, and
That's
and
awesome.
each one's different. So each one, they're labeled like one's a vodka, one's a bourbon, one's this, one's that. Every one of them's different.
That's great.
So it was a good fundraiser. I had a great time. You would have loved it. Like I said, you would have fit in with Tommy and the group and just had a ball all day long out there. And yeah, we got to see some people we know from other areas. Got to see the old owners of Seagrave Sub Shop.
Oh, okay.
They sold their sub shop, but they were there too, hanging out. I don't know if the new owners were there or not, but got to go by the old sub shop. Or I say old, keep saying that, the sub shop. And they've painted it all. They put a big wooden deck out front with a rail around it where you can now, they're probably going to have little tables out there. So that if you want to eat around there, you want to get your sandwich on a weekend or something and sit down and have it, you can eat there. They really spruced it up. But I was just kind of glad Ronnie Seagraves got to sell it. He was looking to sell it for a while. And that's kind of his retirement.
Now, is it family still that owns it, or
no? It's it's a husband and wife that bought it though, but not their family.
Okay.
No, but the husband and wife has something to do with Engine House because the paperwork was signed at the Engine House.
Really?
They had a big thing on their Facebook page, and it shows the two of them sitting at a table. And somebody said either he's somebody from that knows that is related or involved with the Engine House. I don't know how that was going. I'm not sure what that or what it was, but yeah, nice people because I did get to see him online there, the new owners, and him and his wife. They look really like a couple of nice people. I've already texted on their page a couple times, and they've already acknowledged it. Thank you for your support and all this. I said, I'll be out buying cheesesteak from you when you get over. They're not going until September.
Okay.
Which is normal because I don't know how they're going to be as a family, that whether they're going to take the summers off and just have it from spring or from fall till beginning of summer and then done. Because that's what Ronnie used to do. They used to take their vacation.
Okay.
Ronnie Seagraves always took his vacation from, we'll say, June till August, and then back to work in September at Sub Shop.
Yeah, I've never had a cheesesteak.
No, they were good. If this family that bought it keeps up the tradition of how Ronnie made a cheesesteak and the seasonings and everything, I think you're gonna like. I think if you ever get to try one, go out there, you'll enjoy it. Kind of reminds you of Tang Kitchen, not maybe that loaded. Tang Kitchen just overdoes it, but that's a good thing because you're paying for it. But you can actually pull meat off Tang Kitchens, and these are loaded. Seagraves will be loaded, but I don't think it'll compare to the size of that. No. But they are good.
They get a little crazy.
Yeah, you could take rolls and you could take club rolls out there and make small cheesesteaks and hand them out off of your sandwich if you had kids. Hey, here, I ain't buying you nothing. Just get some of Dad's off the large.
That's why
cheesesteak.
That's what we used to do. We used to buy it because all the kids like Italian, so we just get Italian, get the hot peppers on the side from the Italian kitchen, and they would. I'd buy one, and I could cut that up for all 4 kids.
Oh yeah, one large will feed them. Yeah, and that's a lot. So let's just say that's $17, $18 you're feeding 4 kids.
Yeah,
so divide 4 and 18. Exactly. It's calling about a $4.50 sandwich for a kid, and he just ate a sub. But anyway, real good. Real good time. Good weather. Anywho,
so yeah, just speaking about benefits like that and everything, we're gonna have you still on for October 11th?
Yeah, as far yeah. I mean, right now I don't know dates for that family stuff,
right?
Because it's as far as me saying yes.
Okay.
I don't have
October 11th. We're having Dob And Wayno cookout. It's nothing big.
It's on my phone.
It's BYOB.
Yes.
Hamburgers, hot dogs. Yeah, we're not getting paid for this. So once we start getting paid, then we'll have a big blowout. We'll have a big roast.
Right. Yeah, once
But there'll be cornhole set up, watchers set up.
once the money starts coming in, we'll forget all about you.
Yeah, once we hit our mill, we're done, man.
Once we're heading to Florida,
we're out.
we're out. But anyway, we're kidding. We're messing with you.
Yeah, just some local stuff that's going on as they got it. But that's October 11th.
October 11th. For
1
those
o'clock.
that see this now and watch it later, spread the word.
But yeah, and it's hamburgers, hot dogs.
And say we'll provide that.
Yeah, and if you guys want to bring it, bring a
side dish, bring it. Side covered, whatever you want. Yeah, you can be.
And we'll have water there.
Don't matter. Fruit tray, snack tray, potato salad, coleslaw, bring it all.
About 5,000 people are going to show up.
Oh,
we're going to shut down Pennsville.
We're done, man. Peace.
Let's hear what else.
I mean, yeah, you do have paperwork today. I heard that.
No, I'm going off top of my head, man.
I'm the winger. You're the paperwork guy. I like that.
We're gonna try something. We got the whole new computer and all that.
That ain't work. What do you got written down over there? Hey, yeah, that's like the same thing we normally look at. Get the heck out of here. Anyway, no, that's fine. I'm just we're bantering off of each other right now.
Just our shout outs. You got all day DJs with DJ Juicy. He's at Scooters on Thursday nights. He plugs us all the time.
That's Wayno's son. I mean, you got to plug he is your son. Don't just say.
Yeah, and he's my son.
Yeah, right.
He does good.
I said that the last time. I told you he does very good for the amount of time he's been involved in it. So
you got Annette McGraw.
You got Annette McGraw with the Blessed Kitchen Bakery that we've always plugged. She's here in Pennsville. Bakes out of her own house. But she has great stuff and can bake for anybody's function. She's more like doing that kind of stuff.
And she
doesn't put her stuff out just to sell like at a store, but
it's she's how do they call it? Serve Safe.
Yes.
She's Serve Safe certified.
Yeah. Yes. Say that 3 times fast.
And good deals over in Delaware. They always got good deals in Wilmington. Laura Baker,
good deals.
She's from Pennsville. They're doing pretty good over there.
That's cool.
Then they had, if anybody knows of the place down in Pennsgrove, it's one of the churches in Carney's Point. They have a little thrift shop there. It's on the right hand side, down past the Pollers. Their last month is September. Evidently, I guess they were serving food there, and the people that were serving food are served safe too. But I guess I don't know the whole story, but they weren't allowed to do it, so they shut them down, and they're just done with it. So can't do anything.
No, I know, and it's very discouraging because these people are trying to make a buck,
and it's for a church. I mean,
for help out in a community, and they get shut down for stupid reasons, which we don't understand. So, shout out to our girl in our Cheyenne.
Cheyenne, yeah, in
Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to you if you're listening, Cheyenne. If you get a chance to pop in and say hi to us, we do have our chat video up, and we can see who calls and texts and all that kind of good stuff. Anyway,
and you can reach us at 856-430-2483. If you want to call in,
430-2483. Not sure. Everybody seems to be a little busy here in the summertime. I expect Ralph and some of the others that we get normally start calling in the fall. When different seasons start, like
things
football.
Start rolling.
Football season will get rolling. Then hockey season starts a month later. Things will roll better for us with call-ins. We do have our regulars. Wayne's sister always calls in and chats a little bit about certain topics if we mention something. Phillies.
And Cheyenne, if you want to get in on this fantasy football league, we got one slot open.
We do have a slot available in our fantasy league. Which that means we have 9.
That'll be
or 8.
We have 9, but this will be 10. Oh, that would be 8. I'm sorry.
We have 7.
There'll be 8 of us.
All right. Well, so we have 7 now. Yeah. We have the slot open.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fine. If anybody wants to.
All we ask is don't draft the quarterback in the first round.
Well, you were supposed to be sending something out for this before. I mean, you still got a month.
I'll send it out today.
Nicely. Because I'm saying if we forget that.
I did send it out.
You did? Oh, I don't go on it. Look, so a lot of times I don't see.
Yeah, I send that.
And what did it say? It just said to our guys that.
Yeah.
Well, even to our guys.
Please try not to draft a quarterback in the first round.
Should be first 2 rounds to me, but I think quarterback should wait till third. But I'm not getting pushy.
Don't get pushy.
But I know, but I still think we should wait on it.
Oh,
Longer,
I do too.
longer the better. But that's fine. Let's jump into
Baseball.
baseball. Phillies right now are hot. I mean,
They pulled that game out last night.
And games are going to be like that. You're not, and hot doesn't mean we win everything 9-0, 9-1. 6-0. It
Would
doesn't.
you always say win the series?
Yes, win the series. Win a series. That's the most important thing. Now we could sweep this team. It would be a first sweep because the last few times we've tried to even sweep, the last few weeks we've always lost that third game.
So today's the last game.
Yes,
for the series.
Yeah, this will wrap it up with the Rangers.
That's it.
And it's actually yesterday was their best pitcher, I think, for them they had going. So that was a tough game against a good pitcher, and that showed why. The score related to pitching. Today's pitcher for them is not so good. He's not one of their betters. He's not terrible, but he's not up on the high list. So, it was nice to see. We had that nice lead, that 3-1 lead, right? And then you brought in Strom, and he gave up that home run. That's I always bust my son.
I was going to text you last night, and I forgot.
I text Ryan and said, "There's your boy."
That's what I was going to text you. I'm like, "There's your son's boy."
Yeah, because he's always been. Now Strom was good last year.
Yeah, he was.
Strom has been a good pitcher, really, for the Phillies since he's been with them. But last year was good.
This year he just seems to give up that one long ball.
He messes up, And Kirkring's my boy, and he's doing really good. Kirkring, they didn't bring him in, but obviously didn't need to. Well, they did. They should have brought him in instead of Strom. But anyway, and Ryan's not a fan of Kirkman. He don't like the way he looks. He looks like a Nazi guy or something with that little thing here and all the way. His facial was a little racial. Is he being? Is that what you're looking at? That look like. Yeah, he's big on you're the way you look.
Well, since he's Nazi looking, is he going to run out and buy American Eagle jeans? I mean, that seems to be the going thing here.
I don't know. That seems to be the running thing right now. But anyway, the Phillies doing well. Durantula Duran there, the closer they got, I should say, came in and shut them down. Was able to get the guys out, and we won the series. That's going to be huge for us, but because he's tough to hit off of. He is just not saying he can't.
100.
He can throw 103 as fast as with us.
Yeah.
And he just hangs around that all the time. He has a good cutter, a good slider. Fastball is obviously phenomenal. So the Phillies are doing good. They are 4.5 games up on the Mets, who lost yesterday. Again, I don't know if it's 9 out of 10 for the Mets or the last what it was, but the Mets they're in a downward spiral right now. So
they're hurting.
We're 4.5 up, which is good for us. Be nice for us, like I said, to sweep the series today, get this win also, get your day off and go into the next series. But we'll see. Best team in baseball right now, believe it or not, it's not. It was a few weeks ago. It was the Toronto Blue Jays. It is now the Milwaukee Brewers. They're like first in every category.
Wow,
that there is. It just had come up on SportsCenter while we were talking a minute ago, but I didn't get to comment on the categories: batting average, pitching, everything. Right now, they are cruising along. So Milwaukee's going to be tough, I think, down the stretch and getting into playoffs. But looking forward to it. We're getting a few people back to keep talking about the Phillies here a little bit before we bail on something else. Alvarado is going to be back in a couple of weeks, I think. Obviously, he made the mistake with the PEDs and what is that? Which is like PEDs.
Yeah.
He made that mistake, got caught, had to get suspended. Now he can come back with us from middle of August till the end of September, or whenever the season's over. But he can't play in the playoffs. So we can use him now, though. We'll be good. We're going to looks like Nola's coming back. He's he's feeling really good, looking good in his warm-up. Rehab starts for the AAA, down in AAA farm system. So that'll be good to get Nola back and rolling. Well, we got a few options now to move some people around, change some things up. So I kind of think the Phillies coming into the end of the season in the month of August are looking better with their options to get this team stronger than they were a month ago. Even coming right out after the All-Star break, I was a little leery about what's going on and what we're not doing well. We're not lighting the world on fire. So hopefully the Phillies can get it together and we can take this in and get to the playoffs and win a World Series. That's what I'd love.
That would be nice.
So, As far as that, we can jump now into the world of preseason football for the NFL. Where do we begin with this one as far as overall?
The backup quarterback, McKee, 135.5
Yeah,
passer rating.
yeah,
and that I know it's preseason, but he just
McKee.
He is awesome.
Tanner McKee is really I think the Philadelphia Eagles have the best backup quarterback in the league with him.
Absolutely.
Regardless of whoever else, regardless if he's out there that's a veteran, that's a backup for anybody else, I don't think they compare to Tanner McKee. Now
we've seen him in regular season,
like you said,
and he was awesome.
Yes.
So because some people will be, it's just preseason.
I know,
and all that, and we know that.
But you're still going to be able to connect on these. And we've seen preseason things where the Eagles look terrible, where they couldn't get off down, they couldn't throw, they couldn't catch, they couldn't.
And he looked good against the first string.
Yes, first string D on the Cincinnati Bengals side, first quarter. Yeah. So he had to play against first string, and our guys on our side of the D had to play against first string of the Bengals for the first quarter, and we didn't do too bad. I will say we got burned on a few things, and we will mention the guy first that doesn't really look good coming out of the first preseason game. Now there again, but he hasn't been good even. He's just is in the league for 3 years now, and he's just to me he's not getting it. He's
not having a good training camp.
No, and his name's Kelly Ringo. So Kelly Ringo is who I'm talking about. It's a shame because I think they were high on this kid coming out of college.
Yeah, they were.
And they just haven't seen what they thought they were going to get with this guy as far as the D-back. So. And the Dory Jackson's another one. They're not happy with the Dory Jackson. So now I ask you this, since you usually ask me a lot of times, you'll say, let me ask your opinion. Dory Jackson not doing good. Ringo's not doing good. Camp's not going well for either one. I know it's early, but this is when you need to make a move. Do you make a move? If you were Howie, would you go after Asante Samuel Jr.? He is available to go to be gotten. He's playing, but he's available. The team he's with or whatever, would you? He's the name that came up on Instagram, on sports. Right. And so that's the question they ask. Like, so if I'm looking at
Ringo's a corner, so we just got that corner from the Raiders,
right? And we do. I think they're going to work him in.
He went for that.
I think they're going to work him in, but they're saying, even for so.
I'd bring him in though. Why not?
Why not maybe give him some kind of work out a deal where you bring him in. If he doesn't make it, he doesn't get paid or something like that. I don't know how that's.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
I don't know how that's done.
That's a good idea.
How he can do that. I'm just saying, but if you bring him in, then it's going to determine, and he makes the team per se, and how you pay. Salary is going to be up to obviously the Eagles, but
yeah,
I kind of would like to see him and the guy. I know they picked up the guy from Raiders. That doesn't mean he's going to be the starter. He's had some issues with health and staying healthy on the field. He's always had injury issues, seems like, in his career, which has not been real long. He's only been in the league about 4 years. That guy, I think, for the Raiders.
Yeah,
Bennett. I think it's been 4 years. So we'll see. But I kind of think I would lean that way if I was Howie, if I could get somebody else. This business of it's fine. We're looking and waiting for our young guys to develop. And some of them have really good. And some you can see right off the bat in camp. And some of the seconds and thirds in this first game, you and I probably both saw. Wow, you're wowed by some of the receivers that went out there. That Cooper guy, number one.
He had 2 great catches that were contested, right? Because it was 50-50.
This year we're seeing a little different from what's his name, the tall boy, the 6'6".
Yeah.
I can't think of his name right now. That's not. It's eluding me.
But he Johnson did, or Wilson?
He did Wilson.
Wilson.
Yes. He did very good, Wilson. So he had one that he missed, but it was not his fault because it wasn't even thrown his. It was thrown his way, but it wasn't even near it.
Right.
And he went to get it, and it was not a good throw. So that I don't take again. But he caught a couple contested throws, which last year he dropped in games when he was in regular season. He dropped a few things that he was either contested or one was right in his hands in the end zone. And I don't know how he dropped it, but he dropped it. I'm like, how do you miss that? Nobody's around you. The guy's behind you, but he's not around you in front. And he misses it. So, but anyway, yeah, I know.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of positives out of that preseason.
I think the first game was a lot of positives. That's good for this week in camp. Then
McKee looked good. Trotter looked good.
Yes, the look goods. Shipley looked good.
Shipley.
Wilson. Oh, that Ty Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson.
I think he's going to make the team.
Yeah,
and he will.
Is that the one that?
He's that
that running back that we said for
No.
Special. Who's that? Which one is
Oh,
that?
that's Powell, isn't it? Was that the Powell guy? No.
No,
I know who you're
I think
talking
he's a
about.
new guy.
He ran back. Well, the Powell guy's new too. He's a rookie he's a running back. So he'll be the fourth stringer.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see him on what Saturday we play.
Yeah,
again?
this other guy Wayne is talking about is the guy they got, and he returned a punt.
All the way down to 20.
Yeah, he was man. He's going to be on special teams, but he's obviously going to be if he makes the team, he's going to be a punt returner too. I think.
We hear anything on the guy that got hurt? Was it Cook?
For us?
Yeah,
I did
Cook got
not.
carted off. I haven't heard anything either. I even tried looking stuff up, couldn't find anything.
What's his name got carted off? Sidney Brown.
Yeah,
not carted off. Not carted. He got taken to the tent.
Yeah,
but he was walking around, looking. I thought at one point he said, "Why am I going in here?" Almost like he didn't need to go in there, but they did. Took him and checked him. So I'm not sure on his injury. I didn't get any reports.
And if he gets injured again, man,
he's another one.
You gotta have to write him off, right?
So what is he?
He's hurt
Safety or
every
is he a
year.
cornerback? Is he a D-back or a safety? What's his?
I think he's safety. I'm not don't know.
Because here again, if it brings Asante into play, couldn't you move? What's his name from last year back over? I think he's going to play more safety anyway. The one that intercepted Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Cooper DeJean. They're going to move him anyway from back and forth. I think DeJean's going to play a really complex defense this year. He's going to be all over the place. But if you get rid of them, bring Asante in to lock something down, and Sidney doesn't make it because he's always hurt or something, I kind of makes more sense. Maybe Howie's going to think maybe we need to look at somebody. You got to have more backup plan. In all the other areas on our team, both offense and defense, I think we have great depth, except the backfield.
Yeah,
the defensive backfield. Yes,
I agree.
I don't think our depth is as good as it needs to be there. So, and that's a tough one for everybody. Not everybody's you got good starters that area, but it's hard to bring the backups in. Hard to have good backups.
Yeah.
So we'll see with the Eagles. We like I say, we like what we saw. Everybody getting it together. A couple bumps and bruises, boo-boos that need to get corrected. Maybe this week, but Kelly Ringo needs to step it up, or he's not going to make this.
I'm not.
I'm not a big fan of him. I know he got burnt by Jamar Chase, the best receiver probably in the league, or number 1 or 2. But still, he played him so terrible. It was way back, and then when Jamar caught the ball, he wasn't even near to even go for the. It was like Jamar got him and just went like this, and he didn't even know what to do.
It was like, remember when with Slay, how he played like
off the ball,
10 yards off.
Yeah, I don't like this playing so far off. You respect him or the pass, but the guy's already going to catch the ball the first 10 yards. Now you're not even there to be play with up on him. You're not. You have to be able to contest a little bit, and then you got to know. Look, he's motioned inside, but he's going out. It looked like Kelly Ringo didn't even have a clue how he was playing the position. He didn't even know what he was doing, and that's pretty bad after your third year.
I was thinking, if you're playing 5 yards off of a guy, I'm just taking 2 yards and turning and catching the ball.
That's what I mean. So if you're playing the 10, you know you're going to get an 8-yard catch and then turn and move 2 yards and go. So we'll see what happens. We're obviously not happy with this guy.
Yeah.
We do like what we see in the offense.
But that's what we were mad about last year. The corners playing off.
Oh, especially Slay. Yeah. And even though he turned in a good latter part of the year, Super Bowl and playoffs, his early part of the year was questionable. Always getting beat. Somebody we don't mention much about because he's not. But it's Quinyon Mitchell. I think Quinyon will have a good year this year again.
He's tearing it up in training camp.
Yeah, exactly. I think Quinyon learned a lot last year. I think him and Cooper DeJean. I think we got a couple winners here in the positions where those guys are going to play, and thank God for Fangio because I think he just loves the fact that he has this talent and he knows what to do with it.
I know we lost key players on defense.
We did.
I don't think we're going to miss a step.
I don't think it's hurt. Nah, me neither. I agree with you. And I said that before myself to you. I said, I don't see the big Jalix Hunt's going to step up. I think there's a position that everybody, it was their turn. And now that those guys that are out that we liked last year and they made big money this year in the league somewhere else, we've got their replacements on this team, and they're gonna play this year. You're gonna be surprised what you see. So have to stay healthy. I think we will get healthy. All the injuries we're seeing in camp for us, not the league, are minor. Right. There isn't anything major. Nobody's gonna miss a month. No, everybody's out with a nagging little injury. Not everybody, but the guys that are out. I'm sorry. So we'll see. So that's football, but we are noticing not to quit football. we are noticing a lot of injuries in the league.
Yeah, it's
a lot of some bad leg injuries, some guys being carted off, season-ending stuff. I just don't. Like Wayno and I talk about this all the time. We've always mentioned it to each other. What is the training that goes on the off season for these guys? Are they really putting in the time to stretch and train? And
they just said Stratford's just now coming back to practice, so
he's been
probably out for a bit.
Right. So these things, and he, what it seems like more needs to be done in the off seasons for these players. Unfortunately, your season doesn't. They want to say, "Well, we need a little time to ourselves." Okay, I know you do, and I know that's hard, but you're being paid all this money to play.
Tyreek Hill is a potential trade target
for
teams.
Wow.
That'd be a nice pickup.
What are we going to do with him?
Oh my man.
Somebody's going to grab him that needs a wide receiver. But anyhow, that's a little bit of what we're talking about in football.
And I don't have any local football news because everybody's just practicing and.
Yeah, I've noticed just practices when I ride by the field and see the guys out there. So nothing, just practice going on right now in the month of August before season starts, when school starts.
I want to know who the kid is. There's one kid that stays after practice and just maybe he's a lineman or something because he's just how they line up and then
I do all
the whatever they do.
Moves, yeah. You're staying after working then.
Yep. He the only one on the field out there doing it.
How about that? Well,
and Penzel's always had a few kids like that.
That extra work and time might benefit him down the road during the season. So here we've something we talked about. It came up. Travis Hunter is a guy that the Jaguars drafted in the draft this year, and he wants to play both sides of the football. Wants to play wide receiver on offense, and he can be the CB cornerback on defense. And Wayno and I were kind of talking about. I just don't see that happening. The longevity of it through the season, and even it's an 18-week season of 17 games, but 18 weeks with the bye week. That's a long season for your body taking pounding on both sides of the football. And I just don't think he'll be effective if he does that. I think he needs to pick one and play it. And even a couple of the sportscasters we saw said, if I'm a guy, Wayno said the one guy said, if I'm a guy on defense, then I'm targeting him on offense. Then I'm gonna bang him as hard as you can. And when he's on defense, I'm gonna do the same as what it says. I don't want him coming back on either side of the ball. You're just making it very difficult on yourself to do that. Your body can't take that kind. Wide receivers, yeah. Okay, so wide receiver, well, he doesn't get that much. He's still got to get down the field and get tackled here and there. He's not always going to be wide open. He's going to get a ball where he comes across the middle and gets blasted after he catches it. A.J. Brown can contest to that, and so can Devontae Smith. Those guys, they don't always get to be in the open. They got to get tackled after 5-10 yards or whatever they're making. Sometimes these hits are hard. So this guy's going to take this week after week after week.
Dungy, right? No. Huh? No. That's not. What the heck is his name?
Him or the other one?
This one here.
Oh, gosh. I forget. I know you're saying, but yeah. And that's what he's talking about right
now.
We don't have the sound up, but the guy is talking about what Wayno said. If I'm the guy, I'm targeting you. I'm going to make it difficult for you because we don't want you playing both sides of the football. So he better rethink this. He just thinks he's that kind of player. He's a good player. Oh, then we reverted back to it's different than playing two sports. And the one person back in the day that did this very well as anybody was Bo Jackson. Was probably the best one. Deion Sanders did it. He played a little football. Michael Jordan did it. Played basketball and a little baseball. Like I said, Deion played a little baseball and he played football. Obviously, he was very good, but they didn't do it to a good level. Where Bo Jackson was actually good for the year
that
he played.
Wasn't it Deion that ball? He was in the outfield and the ball got hit to him. He put his glove up and missed it and smacked him right in the forehead. Or was that Jordan? I can't remember. I think it was Deion Sanders.
I do remember Bo Jackson throwing a guy out from like right center field. He was way out there, not shallow. And he threw the guy out at home plate. The ball never touched the ground. He threw it from the air to the catcher, and the guy was out. They showed the play, when they were talking about Bo Jackson. So I also saw him track a ball down out in center field, running to catch it. And he had to go up on the field, run it, and catch it, and come down off the like a spider, like so that
up on the wall.
yeah, he just ran up, caught, and came down. That's how he did. This guy was talented. If those of you that are a little younger and don't know Bo Jackson, you should look him up sometime and see what his career was like.
Bo knows.
But, yeah, the commercial always was Bo knows. Bo knows. Bo was good. Bo was a talent. He really was.
He knows.
Look, I about had enough of your knowing.
Look here, Lippy.
I mean, it was fast too. You around a 4.13 back in 40s. There wasn't anything he couldn't do. That's the truth.
No, the radio's not changed some, but the pitching.
You're always changing.
Right. Because it can't be lingering on things.
Oh, excuse me. I'm the talker of this.
They had they were just talking about how like these pitchers today, they get up to 80, 86 pitches and they got to pull them out.
Oh, yeah.
And they were talking about was it Steve Carlton? He threw 145 pitches and a no-hitter. And they were comparing those pitchers to today's pitchers, how they.
I have a thing with that I'm not an advocate for, I don't know, I'm not a coach or a trainer or an analyzer, but I just think that back in the day, all the good pitchers, and even Steve Carlton was definitely one of them, and threw a fastball. I don't think they threw as hard as these guys on a regular basis for the whole game, though. So yes, back then pitched 9 innings, a lot of them, 8 or 9 innings, 120, 30, 40 pitches for certain games. Today, these guys throw so many different pitches and hard that they tire quicker.
Right.
What we see, like Wheeler, can look good for so long, and then when he tires, you just know when he don't have it because then he's not throwing the pitch he wanted to do, and it went down the middle of the plate and boom, a home run. So
it's like that guy last night that pitched for the who we played on?
Rangers.
He got tired.
Yes.
He was up there at about 86 pitches.
I just feel like, so the guy, that we have for a reliever, Duran, he only has to pitch an inning. He only has to worry about. He can throw 103 for an entire inning if that's what you want him to do, pretty much.
Right.
But he can't do that for 9 innings. And I just think the starters today, not that aren't relievers, I mean now starters, are good, throw harder, and I just think it's just more taxing than it was back in the day. It just seems like when you see the old games, the swinging and the hitting, even though they hit it hard, it's just nothing compared like today, what goes on today. And I think managing the pitchers is why they do that, to not wear these guys out.
And I get,
so they have them out there. So they have them in the postseason. But I know what you're saying. I agree. But I agree with what you're saying. Back in the day, Steve and all these, Sandy Koufax and Nolan Ryan, they played 9-inning games. A lot of them pitched.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
so are they back?
Does that mean back then the bullpens really weren't as good, and you only had a few guys in the bullpen that were good relievers? Where now you got a whole arsenal, if you can. You don't always love everybody you have, because we got Romano that ain't good. We got some guys that are boo boos, but you try to have 3 or 4 goodies plus a closer. Back then, did you have a closer if you had, and maybe 1 or 2 that were middle relievers? Guys that you had to bring in at the end of the game. So I don't know. That's my thing. Is I think. Bullpen. It's more about pitching today than it is. You got to have great pitching going into the playoffs. Playoffs are not going to be about we won 9-1 over the Dodgers. That's not happening. That's rare. And if it is, you're lucky. You're going to see the 2-1s, the 3-2s, the 5-4s, the 2-0s, the 1-0. That's going to be the games that are going to decide in the playoffs. That's just where it's going to go. It's just not going to be. So we'll see. Well, we'll say, the Yankees won a game. They haven't been doing too good. They're in 3rd place.
How about Dodgers? I haven't really heard anything. Once football, Keith knows, it gets him a little bit mad at me, because I kind of stray away from baseball once preseason.
And we got too much baseball left. 2 months.
I know.
We do.
Can't help it.
I know.
I'm working on it, though. I'm a work in progress.
It's fine. No, you've always been a work in progress. That's all right.
That's why you love me.
Thank God. We love this guy. I don't know why, but we do. Anyway, that's baseball right now. We're another.
Any Flyers?
Nah, still just haven't even got ready for camp. I think what they do now in the month of August is condition. It's more like working out, conditioning the body, doing, it's not it's workout on your own kind of thing.
Hey dudes.
Yeah.
Hey dudes.
Oh, hey dudes. Oh, yeah, the shoes. I got a pair.
I love them.
Over there somewhere. My hey dude. So that's baseball. We're just floating through here the month of August. We'll see how it goes. Schwartz didn't have nothing last night. He's 2-1 behind. I think he's one behind Calvin Riley or whatever his name is, the home run leader for the major league. Tani got his 40th last night. He hit his 4, so he's one behind Schwarber now. So it's a tight race going down here to the wire.
What is the most home runs in a baseball season?
Isn't that 72 by Barry Bonds?
Okay. Yeah, that's right, Bonds.
But that's also what they call the steroid era. And that's the era because Mark McGwire had it first. Then Sammy Sosa broke him, and then Bonzi got him. Why? Because everybody was taking steroids then.
And I don't think
those guys were all.
I personally think that they were on steroids. They knew they were on steroids, and
they did
helped their game. And I don't think they should be in.
They did, and a lot of people feel that. That's why people think that Hank Aaron should technically own the home run seasonal, not seasonal, but the record as far as because Bonds passed him too. As far as he had 714, but Hank Aaron was no steroids. It was all natural. All his guys in his era.
Yeah, all those guys then
didn't do anything.
Steroids, you should be.
And you can remember Bonds was a little dude. He swelled up big. McGwire was skinny, built, but not, and he swelled up he looked like Kong. Dave Kingman, he was another big one that I think that might have done a little bit. Dave Winfield was another one. Sammy Sosa, and all these guys got big butts too after they did.
Yeah, Sammy Sosa did steroids.
Yeah, yeah, Sammy. They said he was
because they were on that saying that he wasn't. Remember?
Yep.
And they were like putting him up on the pedestal.
And that's what was the only fun thing about steroid era was the home run derby because those guys could hit like 15 in a row and never miss hitting them out deep every single time. Now these guys can't barely, you get 10 or 15 in the total night. But anyway, that was funny. So that's where we're at with that. Nothing in basketball. That's a quiet thing right now. We're not seeing anything, hearing anything. Obviously, just things going on to see who's going to play for the Sixers. And we'll see how healthy Embiid will be. We'll see where that goes.
So there's talk about the Eagles wanting to build a stadium. And then there's talk about just refurbing the lake. Now, my thing is this. If they do that, right? Say they build a new stadium, right?
Right.
It's going to cost more.
Yes.
So they're going to raise the concessions because I heard that the concessions right now, a beer for an Eagles game is $18.50.
$18. I did hear. I knew that one.
A large soda is $12.50, and a freaking water is $7.75.
I mean, it's just you can't afford anything good.
That's crazy. And a ticket's going to cost you over $100 for an Eagles game.
Right.
Yeah. Are they going to raise the prices on the drinks more?
I say just
you can go in there and get
refurbish what you got there now to make the stadium nicer or better, maybe.
But they'll probably still raise the prices though, even though they refurbish it.
I guess
because they're talking about adding a dome.
Well, yeah.
And
are they going to keep the same location site?
Somebody I heard what's it called? Where the JFK Stadium used to be or something.
Right.
That's what I think about building there.
But ain't that what's that, a parking lot area now?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But that was one of the locations.
So I know stuff's already there, but where did they well, I thought that's where the Wells Fargo went because they didn't park where the Spectrum was. That right where the Spectrum was now?
I don't know.
So I'm not sure on that. We have to research that.
Yeah.
As far as
that's the stuff
I did see it. I did see what you were talking about. They even showed a picture of what the proposed, a brief early picture sketch of what the new stadium would look like on the outside.
I don't want the dome thing, man. I'm
the only thing with a dome is so don't use the dome when you don't need the dome. But you like it without even in bad weather. You don't want the dome.
Yeah.
So, but you can't bring a Super Bowl to your town without it being that way.
And I get it. That's right because that's what John Ritchie was talking about.
Right.
He said
if you want to bring one to your city.
Wants the dome, but as long as they keep it open all football season. And then the Camry came on. Was it the Camry in the morning?
I forget.
Whatever the new guy's name.
Yeah, yeah.
He came on there and says, "We can't have it both ways." He's like, "Yeah, you just have the dome and use the dome closed when you want like Super Bowl.
Right.
Because Super Bowl ain't never coming to Philly unless we have a dome.
Unless you have it.
Because I think they did that one year, didn't they? They did one in a Giant Stadium.
They had one at Giant Stadium.
Yeah, and then they have never had another out.
I thought that was a disaster. It's not fun for the people. You got to make that fun. People are paying all that money to go see it. They want to go. You don't need a dome if you're in Miami or out in California, obviously, for the good weather. But in the cities that aren't, like Minnesota and those who had a dome back in that day, you have to have it. So you don't want people coming in paying, like I said, coming from out of town and all this, buying all these tickets up in the hotels and stuff, and not being able to see a comfortable game. So I get it. And I get what you're saying. But yeah, I like the open. I like the real football atmosphere. That's fine. If you go to a place that doesn't have it and sorry, hey, this is what we do. We're done. Okay, we get by it. We get with it. It's comfortable. But real football was always played, like you said, out in the weather. Yeah. Weather was all about football, And
I get it. It's horrible in the wintertime.
We've seen some Buffalo Bill games on TV. We've watched them, and we've seen it, what that's like to be.
I like the snow games.
Yeah, you just got to clear the stadium. Well, now they said that new stadium that they're building, it didn't show a dome. I don't know if that area can be closed in or what, but everything's heated in the stadium. Like the field's going to be all line heated, so it can turn it on the heat and it melt or whatever. The seats, I think all the stadium seats, they don't think they have to clean the seats off anymore like they used to have to do. They used to pay the fans to come in and do that.
Yeah.
Give you a little bit.
Oh, up in Buffalo.
Yeah, Buffalo, just Buffalo. Yes, I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah, they did that this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans.
Yeah, because they had some bad blizzards out there, some bad storms. So we'll see where that goes, but it'll be nice to see their new stadium when it's done.
Yeah.
It will not be ready for this year. It will be ready for the 2026 season, I think. Their stadium. So. But anyhow, yeah, Phillies won 3-2 last night. Lazardo got the win. That DeGrom pitcher for the Patriots was a good pitcher. I know I'm jumping back, but seeing it on TV. We're just jumping back a little bit. I'm seeing some scores, so we're trying to grasp at a few things here. Like I say, we didn't see our normal people. We don't see anybody up on our screen. Must be a busy Sunday here for all of our friends and family and those out. My son, shout out to them guys. They came back Saturday morning from California. They spent 10 days out in Cali. Disneyland, kind of a see where it all started thing with Ryan. He's like all that kind of stuff. Universal Studios. They went to Burbank, Santa Monica Beach, Santa Monica area, Rodeo Drive. Got to see all the different California things in LA, and had a real nice trip. I'm sure they enjoyed it. Had great weather while they were out there, and so now they're back to reality here. Back home here for 10 days. Ain't gonna want to go to work tomorrow, but got to do it.
I didn't even go on vacation. I don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that one, Bubs. Anyway, I don't know where. There's little puzzles here where everybody is.
Yeah, after we go off the air, remind me to tell you what happened.
Yes. I see Ralph is active, so I don't know if he's looking at us or not.
He's active in the bathroom. Old knuckle shuffle.
He probably doesn't have anything for Flyers, which I understand because I've been looking on my phone. There's nothing really to tell right now.
How the Giants looking preseason? They played, right? Obviously, right?
Who's that?
Giants played a preseason game, didn't they?
Did they? They did, I think.
Dallas got beat.
I didn't get down the. Dallas didn't use their first preseason.
Do you think the Eagles and we got two remaining preseason games?
Is there only 3 or 4? Is it 3?
It might be 4 out. Well, how many was there before they went to 18 weeks?
I thought it was 4, and they only won 3. We play Cleveland next.
Yeah, Cleveland's next.
Cleveland Browns, and they won their first one.
And I honestly think they should put the starters in for a little bit.
I agree. That's what I said. Maybe it doesn't even have to be a whole quarter because that's 15 minutes, a long time to be on the field. But maybe a couple series.
Get some real hits.
A couple series. Go through a 4-down series. If you get off the field, come back one more 4-down series just to get a couple, go through the motions.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Because, hey, unfortunately, I don't want nobody to get hurt.
I get it. We won the Super Bowl, but we didn't do too good in the beginning.
No. And I just think because
they knock the rust off.
You can't.
And I get it; they're in training camp, they're in practice and everything. But I'd say it all. Even with the midgets, I'd say you're not gonna learn how to play the game unless you actually play in a game. That's just my opinion. You know.
Oh, she just woke up there. Good morning, Cheyenne.
Set that alarm.
Boy, it must be nice. She must have had a wild night out last night. Party time, party girl. Yeah, the Giants did win 34-25 over the
Bills.
Over the Bills. Their quarterback, that Dart, had pretty good stats himself, and so did their second stringer. So they went through some pretty good throwing with their quarterback. So they didn't slouch at all. They got a slew of guys for quarterbacks. DeVito, I remember, Jameson Winston, Russell Wilson.
The Giants, they got.
Yeah, they're all loaded up with QBs. So shout out to them. They got some decision making to do to see who's going to be the number one and who's going to be the number two.
Oh God, you see that?
That's not the one. We haven't yet to see the play where the guy broke his leg. Was that Devontae Adams?
Yeah, he was in the way, and the referee ran right into him.
Marshawn Lynch the other day, he was on the sidelines with the camera doing camera work and the guy came out of bounds to him when the player and bumped him and he pushed him back like that to protect the camera. Kind of, right. He went like that with his arm, but pushed him. He didn't knock him over, but and they showed the guy. I said, that looks familiar. And they said, that's Marshawn Lynch doing some camera work for the team on the side.
That's what a stiff arm feels like.
That's what he did. Yeah. So that was pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, good morning, Cheyenne. It's good to see you. Good to see you chiming in here with us. We're talking about a little bit of everything, obviously.
Sorry about your game got suspended last night. Or was it last night?
Was it that one?
The Atlanta-Detroit game.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's
I didn't. Yeah, that's what I say. I've yet to see it come up, and I don't know what it's about. But the Braves won yesterday, 7-1. Was that? Wait a minute. I think they won the doubleheader. They're 7-1. That's the first game. Let me see. It's up on the TV now. And they won the second one. They won the doubleheader, 8-6.
She turned it off at halftime.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Wayno said it got suspended.
Yeah.
The game
after that guy got hurt.
After the guy got so.
Yeah, they had the ambulance out on the.
Is that the one I'm talking about? Maybe that was.
Maybe that.
I don't know. It might have been the game I didn't get to see, but I saw somebody didn't look too good as far as hurt. Preseason, yeah, we're talking about a lot about injuries and conditioning, and I just don't think the off season is as good as it should be for these guys taking care of their bodies and getting ready for a football season.
Let's see if I can find it.
So Wayno's going to see if he can look up that the game that got suspended between the Giants or the Lions and the Falcons to see what happened. I did not watch it. I didn't have it on, but yeah, the Braves are trying. Yeah, it's a rough season. It is. I mean, hey, they've had a lot of injuries too. I will say that I followed a little bit along with their season, as much as we can. And they've had some injury problems that have plagued them. Getting back, it's always nice to win a doubleheader, and I'm sure that those guys are fired up and they felt really good winning that. And won the first one decisively, and 7-1. Won the second one 8-6, which is a close one. So, but still, they won. And yeah, they're not going to be anywhere ready or near it. They just need to make some off-season moves. I think this team needs, for their sake, needs to get back into getting some better pitching and get people healthy. See what the market looks like as far as free agency, what they can grab and get. But we'll see. It's not easy. It takes a lot of teams. It's tough. It takes a lot of teams a few years sometimes to get back into the swing of where they were, because the Braves were good for a long time, long time. So, but it's part of the game. We'll see what happens. Wayno's still looking to see what this is.
That was a Lions player that left the field.
It was a Lions player that left.
Like I said, I just caught it as I was trying to get over here.
Right. It must have been pretty bad. He carted him off and they stopped the game.
See, they must have
blacked it out.
Collided heads. Because that's the guy.
Oh boy, head injuries are becoming. This game's becoming as violent. Not that you want it to be. It's just, and we got the best equipment, and helmets around.
Falcons and Lions players both basically refused to continue playing. Great sportsmanship by both teams.
Okay, the players refused to go out because they knew this injury was pretty bad.
That happened last year. Remember
the Buffalo
game?
Was
They
last year,
suspended it and then they replayed it.
Well, yes,
the year before.
With the Buffalo guy. I remember that. I do remember. I was watching that game. But anyhow, oh boy, not much going on here. Weather's beautiful. How is it down in Atlanta? Hope you're enjoying the weekend.
So I'm gonna read all this before I say anything else.
You still looking, see what's going on. We're just chilling.
That was the knee to the head. This guy.
Knee to the head. Okay. Oh. Man. I hope he's all right.
But he was breathing. It says he was breathing. He's moving.
Well, that's good signs for that. He's definitely gonna have a concussion though.
Yeah.
Let's say.
We'll look up at and have more on that next week. We're not on next Sunday, right?
SummerSlam was in New Jersey last week. Yes, it was. I didn't get a chance to follow along with it, but it was the SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Also, I know it was a while ago, a little bit ago, that Hulk Hogan passed away.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan.
A week or so ago, 10 days ago, whatever it was.
We lost a lot of
wrestlers.
Actors and wrestlers.
Yeah, the last couple of weeks have been pretty bad as far as losing people. But yeah, he was always a son grew up following him, and a lot of people, if I was watching wrestling back then, I always did what's that? Are you all far from the stadium? No. The stadium where SummerSlam was. Where was that? Which one was that held in? Right now, was that in? Was it the Link? Did they have it in the Link?
Was it outside match or inside match?
Was it the outside stadium or was it? If either one, all the stadiums for Philly are in a sports complex area, which is they're all within.
Was it in Jersey or Philly?
Oh, East Rutherford. She said, "Oh, that's the Giant Stadium."
Yeah, that was outside.
I'm sorry, that's outside. That was up in East Rutherford. She said, so that's about an hour and a half from us.
Yeah, I was going to say about
an hour and a half. Yeah, 90 miles, 90 to 100 miles away from us. Yeah, we're not close. That's up the Jersey Turnpike towards New York. Further towards New York. I thought it was Philadelphia. It wasn't in Philly. Yeah. Yeah, okay. No, not too bad. No.
that was all the story.
But I got out of following that more. I watch it on TV here and there, and that it's not the same as it was back when we used to watch it. It's just not. Just don't get into it like we used to. For me, and I know there's still a lot of followers for it.
Yeah. I don't follow it that much.
Nah, but all our guys are fading away, retiring, getting out of it.
We'll try to. That way,
yeah,
we can talk with her about it.
Yes, we'll keep an eye on it. But I don't know any results or anything like that.
Try to. It's going to be hard with football.
Yeah, because Reno's a football god here as well as I am. But yeah, we're trying to get through baseball season so we can focus on football. But
how about Barkley being a 99 on Madden?
Yeah, I saw that. Barkley.
Lane Johnson's 99 too.
And Lane Johnson maybe. Yeah. Our boys are. I'm ready for the NFL season. Yes, she's ready too. Yep, absolutely.
Well, Venmo me, cash at me the $50, and I'll send you the link. You can join the fantasy league. We only got one slot left.
Oh, that's right. You were sleeping when we said we have one slot left for the fantasy football. Get somebody to help you draft. We have one opening left, $50. There's a pay league, so you get money. You get money if you win it. When is our draft again? Our draft would be August 27th. Would be the draft night. You just have to go on your phone or computer, and when the draft starts, start picking people when it's your turn. You know, when it shows you your place. You know, whether you're 6th, 7th, 1st, 2nd. You got 60 seconds to pick your player.
Yeah, 60
for each
seconds.
position. Fill your roster and your bench. That draft will probably be at 7 o'clock if you do jump in on. If you want to, anyway. We're saying if you wanted to be our 8th person. So,
and make reservations. Get down here October 11th.
Yeah, October 11th, we're having our our fan appreciation
cookout.
Kind of a fan appreciation or a follower.
Nothing major, just hamburgers, hot dogs, and if you guys want to bring a side dish, bring a side dish.
Well, if they're flying in from Atlanta, they're not bringing side dishes. Okay.
Well, she can go to Acme and buy something.
Well, you're pushy. Pushy little bastard. But I like flowers. Anyway.
I'll even take her to BJ's. That way it'd be cheap.
Old BJ's Warehouse. We got one of them. Or a Costco. Well, I like my Costco too.
BJ.
No. Now he's going to fight. He always wants to scrap this one. But anyway, both of them are nice. They both have different things.
They are pretty nice.
They both have different things. They both offer different items.
Don't go to Costco's during Christmas though. Holy cow, that place is a...
If I can use your kitchen, I can make... Oh, sure you can use the kitchen.
Absolutely.
Use my kitchen, Wayno's kitchen.
I don't know if you want to use my kitchen.
Absolutely available. My kitchen's available.
No, my kitchen. I don't know if
she's coming over here. It's my kitchen now.
All right. She's going to sleep in your bed.
I got her here. I have a room in the back is able to be used. I am not using it.
He or she can sleep on the couch.
No friends. I'll be the friend.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
There's snow on the roof, but there's fire in the furnace.
Come on, man. See, you got a date already.
Date already. You don't need to worry about it. But anywho.
Hey, John Ritchie met his girlfriend on there. They even held a contest.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, we could do that.
Gotta get more than 3 viewers.
I'm available. I'm interested in a person, and she's right up my alley. So you know,
right. Well,
I'd be more than happy to entertain.
You want me to talk to her and tell her to get on the ball?
What's she saying? Hey guys, what's she saying?
Martin.
That's Martin Gandy. What's up, Martin? What up? We're talking with our girl Cheyenne from Atlanta, Georgia, right now. So chime in, whatever you got. What's up?
They're down Sea Isle.
Actually, we have to cut off because I do have to go. I hate to say this.
We gotta use the bathroom?
No, I gotta go. I got so many things to do. I gotta be at somebody's house. So I hate to cut off, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm glad you chimed in.
Gentlemen, that's Marty.
That's Marty.
What'd you
Hello
say,
from New Jersey Shore. What? Marty down to Jersey Shore?
Yeah, Sea Isle.
Is he? Sea Isle. Welcome, Sea Isle. I'm sure the weather's good down there, Marty.
They got a nice little camper.
Do they? Yeah, that's cool. I'm sure it's beautiful down there. I have been to Sea Isle. It was one of my favorite spots back when I was in high school to go hang out at. Sea Isle City.
All right, well,
we do have to wrap it up a little earlier than normal if we didn't have anything to do.
Next Sunday, we're not on.
Sunday, we're not on the air, guys.
So you want to do it?
Well, we're going to do it. Now, listen, we're going to do it.
You want to do it Thursday?
Wednesday.
I mean, we can do it Wednesday. We have to do it 6 to 7.
All right. Wednesday would be better for me this week. Okay. Thursday would, because I'm going away the weekend next weekend, and Thursday I'm getting ready.
That's right.
Somebody said, but I understand. But if you want to chime in on us this week, Wednesday night, this Wednesday, 6 o'clock it'll be though.
Yeah, because I have a meeting to go.
Because Wayno's got a meeting, and like I say, Thursday we would do it if I wasn't going away the weekend over, and we would do normal like a 7-ish. But we'll get back to our when do we come back to Sunday then? Well, it's not. It's for 2 weeks in a row, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 weeks in a row.
You have your camp, so not this next Sunday coming, and the following one we will not be on the air.
So we'll be on this Wednesday.
I'll give you the dates here.
We'll be on this Wednesday and next Wednesday.
All right, we will be on the 13th this week, 6 o'clock. Mark your calendars. We will not be the 16th and the 23rd. No, I'm wrong. These are Saturdays I'm looking at. The 13th we will be on. That's a Wednesday, 6 o'clock. We will not be on the 17th or the 24th. Okay? 17th or the 24th, no show. Back to doing the show the 31st of August. Okay. There you go. So no 17th, no 24th, back the 31st. But this week coming, it'll be, what was the date again? Oh, shit. It'll be the 13th, this Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Talk to us then if you can.
And then the following Wednesday.
And then the following Wednesday as well. But
we'll tell you all that on Wednesday.
Or that one can be the following Thursday. Doesn't have to be. We'll tell them that after Wednesday.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll tell you the following. So, all right. It's been good seeing y'all. Good talking to y'all.
Have a good week.
Have a good week. Go Phillies. Let's get the Eagles healed up.
Let's do it.
Everybody's team. Good luck.
Peace.
Peace out.